It's Brian from the Savage Board Gaming channel. Just going to go over an arena game of Tower Up. So, rearrange the board here. So I guess in arena they're just using the base goals, which I'm going to start playing with the other one, so I might play some regular games also. But I get to go first here, so normally you try to take some tiles to start the game off. Makes you a little bit more flexible because then you can place, a couple turns in a row instead of just one. So I'm going to take this card here. It gives me some variety. And I know my opponent's going to take this. I'll take these later on in the game, but right now I don't really feel like taking it. Until this came up. And then I take it, of course. Okay, I'm now at 9, so I can start building, right? So we have a pretty equal start, I think. So, once again, if you've not played Tower Up yet, you either draw cards or place a building tile down. If you place a building tile, you have to have a tile of the collars that are touching it, because you'll put one on top of each. And then you put a roof on one of the buildings that you've just touched, basically, including the one you placed. So we have the base goals of 4 your presence in 4 parks. These are parks here. There's 1 or 2 in each zone, depending on which zone it is. So, yeah. So presence just means you had one of your roofs on that building somewhere, because people can put building tiles over your roof. This is presence in each district. So there's 5 districts. And then presence in a building of each color. So that's pretty simple. All right. So I go here and I just take the first park. I just wanted to get my presence here, and it will dissuade. Like, if I was my opponent, I would have put it here and then capped this off, but I don't think they do that. They do this. So you'll see here I have 1 presence in the colors, so I have 1 in red. I have 1 park, and I have 1 zone. The only problem with placing here, I guess, would be I could then take this park, but I go here, cap off this white building, and sets me up for this, maybe, This park and this park are pretty tricky, along with this park, because you can block people from it. So you'll see later on here. So opponent goes here. They put a cap on this building. I'm surprised they didn't do that. So I draw some more tiles because I'm running low. Opponent draws tiles. I draw tiles. Right? Yeah. Okay. So another thing you want to be conscious of is what tiles your opponent has. So if they're lacking a color, and it's next to a place, they can't place there, right? So if there was a red thing here and my opponent didn't have red, they couldn't place here or here because they can't pay for that building, right? That's what it's considered paying for it. So that's another strategy that you can use. I think I just go ahead and cap this off. I do that because I just want to get a lead in this one, because I'm already leading the other 2. Like, my opponent's not even trying to go after the parks right now. Okay, so I take this one by putting a white here. I have to pay for both buildings, so my red and black are gone. but I'm doing this systematically, as you see. Like, I have all 4 colors. That's why I did that. So I got the 7 points. My opponent can still get 3 points from it, but I'm going to race to get first in all these. That's my goal. And if there's a juicy building out there, it's going to score a lot of points, yes. Okay, so once again, if you never played Tower Up, another thing down here is these tracks. So these tracks will score you points at the end of the game. And also, if you get all your vehicles past one of these lines or on it, you get an extra turn in a row. So you can take back-to-back turns. So really, I want to cap off red here, but I need to draw tiles to do that. So my opponent blocked me from that, which is fine. Now, when I played this one, I really wasn't paying attention too much. I should have started here, because this would have capped me one of these parks right off the bat. I still could go over here, but I'm over here trying to score points right now. Now, my opponent's ahead of me right now, but that's fine, because they're not really working towards these as much as I am. So I'll catch up real quick. So they did that. Now, here's the thing. I should have placed here and capped it, but the problem is, oh, there is no problem. I should have just did that. That was a mistake. Oh, they took back-to-back turns. That's what it was. So since they took back-to-back turns, I can never place here. So now they're at 2. I just need to score one. So I could score one over here. So I do that. It also gives me presence here, which I needed. I need presence here, and I need presence here. Right? Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's where I need my presence at. I take back-to-back turns. Do I? I must have, because I did that. The opponent's drawing tiles right now, so I can take advantage of that. Now, I could place here, which is probably what I'm going to do, and cap this one. Now I take tiles. Wow. So I just need presence in the red here. So I do this, cap this building like I said. Opponent does this to get another park, so they're up to 3. So they're feeding off of my leftover points here instead of going for one I don't have. They should have capped maybe this white building off, right? Because there's no reason for me to really do this unless I'm just trying to block at that point, you know? I mean, there's this park still, you know? It's like there's still plenty of things you can place, you know? Okay, so now it's all about gaining points and pushing these as far as I can. So you see my opponent has pushed theirs further than me, so right now they're scoring more points. You also score a point if you can get your vehicles further, push this forward, and you'll score this also. So you also score points for how many roofs you have. So I'm going to try to cap some more of these or try to overlay some of my opponents. Oh, this is the last turn. I'm going to overlay their thing here, which took points away from them, right? So there, we have that. Have 2 at 7, 2 at 5, right? So let's look at the game results here. If it'll calculate it out for us. Okay. maybe it won't calculate it for us. I don't know. But I think there's two strategies in this game, really. Let's go back here. It's building up buildings and capping them at a higher rate. Let's push these down and take extra turns. Or, like what I did, was rush the goals, you know? Unfortunately, I've only played with these 3 goals because of this. You know, this is an arena game, so I have to do what they do what they pop up with. So, like I said, I might play some regular ones and shut off starting goals. It's also because it's like the first season of this, so they probably haven't had any input yet from people saying, you know, you should do this and this and this with this game for arena. But that's another game of Tower Up. I'm going to continue to play it. I think there's a lot of strategic value in playing this game. I just want to, maybe I should try playing like a 3-player game also, which there's more space. There's a whole another half of the city, right? But that's Tower Up. So until next time, keep on gaming. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. You know, leave comments if you have any other suggestions on this game or other games you'd like to see on this channel. There's also a playlist on the left side of the screen that you can click to see other videos I have made. And until next time, keep on playing.